investigation to the advanced MotoGP stewards. Barty their hazard. Shrove, that's TD in second place now. Leches Fargo, you've got the initial drop into turn one. He's stuck in third with Bagnaia, who was the early leader, now back into full spot. Yeah, Bagnaia all the run down to and he was in great shape to lead this around the first lap, but got shuttled back to fourth as they went through Storm and into the Lati leads us onto the highest straight. Good to see Tracking Morbidelli at least on his feet as he's helped away from the scene of that first corner. Tyler Bagnaia showing a front wheel up the inside of Malaysia Spargo. He's got a couple of ATMs on his pace. 5th and 6th, Binder and Acosta. And Acosta took to get out there with Marquez on the pace going into Stoke corner. He's getting the feather of that battle at the mountain mark. Just like this tight inside line. That will be close. Acosta slams the door shut though as they drop down in that hallway. True Vale. Lap 1 of 10 about to be completed in this sprint here in Silverstone. Jorge Martin is that leads on course at the moment for a 14 sprint win. Overline he was just under a quarter of a second clear of Bastianini. Yellow flag still waving, it's took one, so Noble Jamaica moving to Andy Cordy. You could just see the Ducati Bettecchi being played away. Binder's having a guard the inside of one. You're going to be still lose that, but he's doing Acosta. That was close. Martin close. Oh, there is contact, but there was near contact between Bagnaia and Binder. Then there was that raptor barge, wasn't it, between Binder and Acosta. Acosta lost some air on the left hand side of that gas. RC16 is getting pretty feisty here, isn't it? Gloves are well and truly off in this pretty strong three sprint. Yeah, ready to race as the KJ Slogan who are racing each other, and Acosta's going straight on into Duckhead, still not with the front downforce that he was expecting, having lost some of that aero. Marquez now has taken advantage of all of that, but he perked between the KTMs, is onto the door for the 8 times world champion. He's now picked a 5th. Yeah, and the loss of that air with the left-hand side leader signing would have been bad, but through the high-speed changes of the direction there in Silverstone where you need the downforce. This is going to be a handful about that gas machine underneath Tejero Acosta. There was a real big flag, wasn't it, between the two of them, ready to race. They can tell it's both those two, weren't they? Either Binder, Acosta, try and regain. Regain back at the front. Jorge Martin still leading by just over a 10th of a second ahead of Paschi. Yellow flag is still out. That first corner, absolute dead reader. Pedro Acosta is now left behind. They only just played that Czechi's Ducati. They now got more DCs on motorcycle to clear up. So watching the middle of the pack as you see the Smash Caddy just jacks it all over, just cleans up Bezzecchi. Ralph Fernandez was also delayed with all of that. Frankie Morbidelli can only look at himself for that one, unfortunately. Yeah, he's gone sore wrecking ball, hasn't he there? Frankie Morbidelli out of control on the run into the Abbey corner, unfortunately. Which leans out a luckless Marco Bezzecchi. Yeah, Frankie Morbidelli. I think if his face contact at the back end of that duty tray 3 as well. I think I'd like to include right the single at nasty ones. I'll tell you to want to play Fairs and Morbidelli. Martin's want to get on with this. He's on the big touches still from Basti in there in second place. Martin's fastest of this sprint so far. 1:10.3 to 1. Actually, the exact same lap time swept by the beast behind him. Nothing between the top 2 riders in this sprint on that previous lap. How close do you want it? Acosta was wide into Abbey at the start of this third lap. That must be a real handful. That gas JTN is wide, but he's all taking heat off Bagnaia. It was under real pressure here from Binder. He was having a look, and then everyone suddenly realises there's the 31 of Acosta up the inside, and then the end, of course, Binder's going to go over to the right hand side because there's a left-hander coming up, and of course Acosta is right in the line of fire. Yeah, there was a great for a situation, so that other skirmish. Marquez who just dives to the inside and takes off both Binder and Acosta. Now that gas machine there now is giving handling like a 3-wheel. You don't get trolley, isn't it? For Tejero Acosta, he's got his hands forward here. Talking about shouts to check for Martin certainly has with an A Bastianini looking so good there in second place. Selby mentioned that like Blank's XJ is the identical last start 168.3 votes. We're on board there with the Italian. Stagey are weaving their way through this wonderful tri-speed. Magnussen Beckers change direction. You've got to make sure you get the final part of this complex now. But right here to get the drive, the slingshot down the hanger straight. Don't tap that Team 6 gear here with fastest part of the Silverstone circuit before you drop anchor. Tarn on the brakes into the stone corner. This way marked up, but a second go tracked in behind. Taking Bagnaia in the Grand Prix Leicester and trashed down. But victory contention. Just a little bit wider on the way into Stowe, but he gathered it all lot this. Panea Bastianini, the Beast, has never had a sprint win. He has never had a sprint podium, but he is in the position here. Of course, he tends to get stronger the longer races go on, which isn't really as big an advantage in the series as it might be tomorrow. But Bastianini will certainly fancy this. Personal bets for Marc Marquez in fifth place, but he has not got remotely the kind of pace to go with this top four. Wolati in the mid 158. This is the position of Jorge Martin loves to be in a sprint Saturday. He's so good at getting the job done. Will there be some doubts, some demons from his crash in the section rank 2 luxury with the German Grand Prix, when in his hands they have 2020 in the championship going into that. Someone like Trackman is falling will keep the attention of the world champion Taka Bagnaia. Might be still there loitering in third place. 16:58 thoughts, which is on par with the speed of the top two in this field. Aleix Espargaro, he just wouldn't have put in that half a time, but will come to him a little bit later on in this sprint. Or is he already letting Martin and Bastianini get away too much out the front? Bastianini looks like he's getting his call into Martin. He gained a couple of tenths in that second sector, and he's now right on the rear tyre of the sprint leader. Bagnaia looked like he was closing in on a Espargaro in the back of the picture too. 3 riders already with Trackman is warning the secret. Trackman will have to absolutely agree. Those are the warning sign next to their name and have track limits violations potentially hanging over their heads. The leading group, the fade down comfortably clear, and Martin has been able to pull slightly clear on, and then Bastianini was trying to route it to tops. He's more with Elian Bedsek. As we saw, they're both conscious, and they'll go to the medical centre. What we hope are just precautionary medical checks. Let's hope those of them can start tomorrow's 20-lap British Grand Prix. Let's hope they could run their respective Retron liveries for VR Polish Ducati and Pramac Ducati. Trotting down then True Vale. A couple of corners remaining on this lap 4 of 10 in this sprint here in Silverstone. Still, advocate teacher Martin under him. Immense pressure here, isn't he? From Bastianini, the 23 by there. In second place, done discovered White Malaysia Ground. Bagnaia, who's the 7th fastest lap of this sprint, found his groove, found his rhythm. The world champion 158.260 means he's now the fastest rider on circuit. The gap down at under a second between Bagnaia and Martin at the front. Yeah, it took 3 or 4 laps Bagnaia to get into his groove. He certainly has. Now it's not it's ain't you. The wide championship leader down, and that might not take chance back to Jorge Martin. Does anybody want to lead or win this MotoGP World Championship this year? Pecco Bagnaia, just as he did when he was in contention with a victory on the last lap in Barcelona. That is now his sort of full sprint DNF in the last 7 Grand Prix. Well, he ran the best pace of the sprint so far at 158.260, but that pace was too hot. Clean up front tire to handle. Look at that. Braking then. Into turn 4 goes Bagnaia. Let's ride a bull. Let's have a listen to this. You go flicky lashed, but that front tyre just cries no more. It DNF the sprint at the rest, DNF the sprint at the long. The same when he was leading on the last lap in Catalunya, and he throws another bunch of sprint points into the gravel trap. So now Jorge Martin, of course, if he does hold off the likes of Bastianini and Aleix Espargaro, the 12 points he'll take for another significant victory will put him back at the top of the MotoGP World Championship. Yet another twat wrist.